Hello, my name is Rich and I want to ask you one very simple question. Have you ever had a game that gave you the feels? A game that made you happy, sad, angry, or even scared? Well, I'm here to showcase the games that give me and you the feels. Welcome to That Gaming Show. That's the show. Freaking got it! Oh, mother! Whenever you think about emotions in video games, you often think about sad games, like The Walking Dead, The Last of Us, or even Shadow of the Colossus. Trust me, if you play those games, you know what I'm talking about. But today, I want to talk about possibly one of the most funniest games I've ever played. Deadpool.
I'm being serious, this is the funniest game I've ever played. The writing, the physical comedy, the gags, the complete insanity and randomness. It may have got some uncertain reviews from gamers, but if you stick with it, you end up with a hilarious mess, and sometimes you need that, even to perk you up.
So how about I talk about my experience with Deadpool and why it's the funniest game ever. And if you've already played it, then you know exactly why. By the way, there will be spoilers throughout the video. I can't really talk about it without mentioning the story and the main characters, so I recommend you go play the game first, and then come back. Come back for all the classic comedy.
So the game starts out in Deadpool's apartment, establishing he wants to be in a video game. We quickly learn that Deadpool has two different voices in his head.
Yeah, thanks for spending time with us.
As we start to go around his apartment, interacting with the many different things, like playing with his dog, answering the phone, taking a dump with an extreme sensor bar.
You asked for this.
It's absolutely ridiculous, and that's the charm.
What is this cheap prop? Well, this was clearly made by a junior artist.
He says what we're thinking. How the frick does he do that? Okay, so after you finish mucking around the apartment, you answer the knock at the door to find the script, to where Deadpool kindly lets you know that nothing makes sense.
Not sure the player understands our thinking.
Hey, player, just go with it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. The game is all about Deadpool talking to you as the player, and it gets mentioned a lot.
Player, read that shit. Do whatever High Moon says.
And if he's not doing that, then Deadpool is doing the most insane, nonsensical stuff, like blowing up a bouncy castle.
I think it's probably wise we don't question the game and its choices, otherwise you're not going to have a good time with it. Just don't think about it.
I want to quickly say I don't mind the combat. I mean, it's not horrendous, I've played worse. And yes, it can get a tad repetitive, but as you get more weapons and more upgrades, you can style out the moves and have more fun with it. Even the stealth moves, which I love. So after killing a lot of guys, kidnapping a helicopter for this minigun segment, we work our way to the top.
How much C4 is this gonna take? It's no more than 20 ounces. What? Oh, I hate the metric system. How much in American?
Let's see, you carry the 7...
Dude, fuck math. Just use all of it.
We beat the crap out of the boss we're here to kill for some reason, and ride him all the way down to...
Not as insane as you think.
Oh, that's what the bouncy castle's for.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, it was okay.
You fight a D-list villain called Arclight.
Unbelievable.
I mean, it's a pretty brutal death, but the game still finds a way to make it funny.
Oh, come on.
Even trying to get out of becoming a kebab is frigging hilarious.
I think my dark sense of humour is coming out in this game. I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
We also get introduced to Vertigo.
Ooh, vertigo. I'm gonna get dizzy.
And I don't know why, but this legit made me laugh out loud when I saw it.
Got a headache, man. You officially have the lamest power. I've got you.
Oh, I don't know why it makes me laugh. It's the most stupidest thing. So we do a slip and slide all the way down to our main antagonist, Mr. Sinister.
Excellent.
And the super bad guy he is, he tears Deadpool a new one, until we are greeted by...
Booty?
Deadpool.
Oh, and also Wolverine. We hear that Mr. Sinister is heading to Genosha, so there we must go as well. By this point I'm asking myself, why am I so taken with Deadpool? Like, why do I keep wanting to play to see what he does next?
It's because he's a frigging goof. I mean, who doesn't want a murdering, psychologically insane person who can't die as a role model? Me.
So we bump into Cable, and I love the interactions he has with his character. The scene where he thinks he's greeting his #1 fan, and it turns out to be Cable.
Alright.
Or even the scene where we meet Cable for the first time. As he's explaining the story, his voice gets drowned out as Deadpool starts doing some stupid stuff. And I really can't help but laugh.
Now here's the critical part.
It's so boring.
Christ.
I'm not gonna lie, that was probably one of the funniest scenes in a video game ever. And I pressed the button. Must be a comedy genius. No, I can't think of anything that funny.
I mean, we know even less about the story now and why we're doing it than we did before.
Peanuts!
It just keeps expanding on this larger story, and I have no idea why I'm doing any of this, but I'm still enjoying it.
What? A cow? Nice try, Wheel. There are no cows on Genosha.
I think it helps that he's voiced by none other than Nathan Drake himself, Nolan North.
Nolan, hey, what's up, buddy? We're making a game about me. People tell me we sound alike.
That sounds awesome, Deadpool. Listen, I had a different take on it.
He's voiced characters in almost everything. The Uncharted series, Lego Batman series, Destiny, the Halo series.
You name it and he's probably already done it. That's why he's perfect for this role. Touching his face now, look at that.
Okay, so the rest of the game kind of carries on in this fashion of defeating a lot of bad guys. Watch Deadpool do more crazy, stupid things and progress through the story of... I'm not actually sure. Kill this guy for some reason?
But we can leave the story there because it's time for Deadpool's Top 5 Antics. Sex.
Number 5. Having a dream pool party and getting constantly rejected by some fine, respectable females. And that's what we'll call them.
Mind if I saddle up to this water hole?
Oh, I love it when you talk like that.
Yes! Now that's more like...
What? I wasn't talking to you, jerk.
Number 4. Waiting in line and hating it so much you go on a murderous rampage.
I'm kind of losing it here. I can't take it anymore!
Even as a British person, I hate waiting in lines. And we're meant to be used to it. Creators of the line. Pioneers of lines. Gotta stop talking about lines. Number 3. Taking the world's longest pee.
You dicks hang out here often?
And then killing the guys you're sharing a bathroom with. I mean, that's a record in itself. It took 3 minutes until I cracked. And seriously, wait around to hear the rest of what he says.
Hey, blood in your pee's normal, right?
Number 2. Slapping Wolverine. Slapping Wolverine so much, you even get a trophy. Seriously, keep slapping him.
I guess he's not waking up.
Curious.
And number 1. A rocket-powered bicycle. I mean, what's not to love?
69.9 miles per hour.
Honourable mentions go to such antics like starring in a film noir, walking backwards with a broken neck,
Damn it, even the controls are backwards.
or becoming a side-scroller. If you had any great antics moments playing Deadpool, then please share in the comment section below. I want to hear them. I sadly cannot finish the video without talking about the last scene in the game, the death of Mr. Sinister. Throughout the game we've been interacting with this Sentinel foot. That Cable went through a modified to help Deadpool progress through the game. So Deadpool draws an X on the ground as we start to attack as many clones. And right down to the last one, this happens.
Roll credits. We're done here.
Brilliant. I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way.
I beat the game. And it was awesome.
Okay, so the gameplay is repetitive and clunky at times. Some of the areas feel bland and dull, but you know what saves it all? Frigging Deadpool. The cutscenes, the constant one-liners,
What you talking about, Thummin'?
the outright insane nature of this game is just brilliant, and it's why I enjoy playing it so much. I've gone up to every gamer I know, and I've said to them, it's the funniest game I've ever played, you need to play it right now.
I actually laughed out loud more for its clever writing than the things I actually did in the game. And that's really clever. It's a great, happy, ridiculous game, and it's worth your time if you're looking for a laugh. And that's why this game gives me the feels. And if it hasn't convinced you yet, then clearly you hate fun. And shame on you. Yes, you. Dave. So what games give you the feels? Either sad, happy, angry, or even scared? Please let me know in the comment section below. I want to read all the emotions. It sustains me.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my re-release of Feelz. I hope you enjoyed, and please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more and similar videos coming very soon. And I want to thank you so much for your patience, especially for supporting me as I change what I release on the channel. I really appreciate it. My name is Rich and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ra.